French press or drip machine? Which is the best? This debate continues to rage between coffee fans around the world as it has for decades past and will doubtless continue to do so for decades to come. In this detailed article, we seek to answer this age-old coffee conundrum. So, if you're undecided, indecisive, or if you just can't make up your mind, watch on. Both of these coffee-making machines are useful in different applications. The benefits of each lie in the coffee drinker themselves, specifically in their flavor preferences and their lifestyle. The French press is known by various names, including cafeteria, press pot, coffee plunger, cafetiere, coffee press, and cafetiere piston. The French press is not French, but Italian. The design was first patented by designer Attilio Calmani in the Italian city of Milan in 1929. Since then, this humble creation has become the mainstay of many hotel rooms and kitchen cupboards, albeit following a few modifications and improvements over the years. The French press is simple in design. A cylindrical beaker is filled with your preferred coffee grounds, and hot, not boiling water is added. You stir the grounds briefly, put the lid on, and allow the grounds to steep. Drip coffee machines are found right across the globe in homes, offices, and in restaurants whose management is too mean to invest in an espresso machine. Drip machines are perfect if you want a hot cup of joe on the fly and without having to wait for the coffee to brew each time you need a caffeine fix. You place a paper filter into the machine, add your chosen grounds, and then fill the reservoir with water. The water flows through into an aluminum tube contained inside the heating element. Once you've clicked on switch, the heating elements heat the tube, bringing the water to boiling point. One of the most significant advantages of using drip coffee makers is their capacity. An average drip coffee maker will yield up to 12 cups of coffee in just one cycle. Also, drip machines allow you to plan ahead. Because the coffee making process is closed, you can set the machine up in advance, without worrying that the grounds or water will be contaminated in the interim. When you're ready to start brewing, simply flick the switch, and you're good to go. Now, every home barista knows the importance of bean selection, and most of us prefer to grind our beans, rather than buying ready ground coffee. To find out more about grinding your own, watch out this video. In addition to choosing the beans you prefer, producing your own grind allows you to choose the texture you want. And this is important when using both French press and drip machines. The French press requires a coarse grind, but the drip machine needs a medium grind. If the finished coffee grounds are too coarse or too fine, the result in both cases will be disappointing. This is down to the filter design in both devices, which demands consistent and even coffee grounds to extract an equal ratio of coffee from every ground bean. If you need your morning coffee ASAP, the time it takes to make it will be crucial and could be a deal breaker when deciding which brewing option to use. The average time taken to produce a brew using a French press is 5 to 8 minutes, allowing a few minutes to boil the water and a couple more for brewing time. A drip machine will take a little longer at 5 to 10 minutes. You have to wait for the machine to heat up, brew the coffee, and allow it to drip down into the coffee pot. Making a cup of coffee is easy. Making a perfect cup of coffee is an art form. So, which method best allows you to practice your art? Making coffee with a French press allows you to unleash your inner barista. There are lots of variables to play with in comparison to a drip machine. Grind, brew time, water temperature, plunge rate, and so on. Novice baristas may find that the French press takes practice before perfection is achieved. When it comes to reliability, there's only one winner. The French press has no mechanical parts. The worst that could happen is that you drop the glass beaker on your tile floor, resulting in terminal damage. At the end of the day, a French press is not expensive to replace. Should the worst happen, drip coffee makers are also pretty reliable. The main potential flies in the ointment, or indeed in your coffee, are an interrupted electricity supply or a broken heating element. A French press can travel with you wherever you go. All you need to brew up is your favorite grind and a means of heating some water. The French press will easily fit into your backpack if you're heading off piste into the wilderness or to the beach. Where's a drip machine now? That's just ridiculous. So, you're serious about your coffee, or you wouldn't be a regular visitor to our site. Therefore, it follows that the flavor of the finished brew is all important to you when deciding which brewing method to use. The degree of control that you have over all the variables that come with using a French press ensures that you can be confident of a perfect mouth on your brew every time. With a drip machine, although you can still use your favorite grind, much of the flavorsome oils are removed from the coffee by the filter paper. Consequently, Some beanheads complain that the finished brew is light and somewhat insipid in flavor. It's also worth bearing in mind that drip machines can effectively boil your coffee to keep it hot. The longer the coffee has been in the pot, the more stewed and bitter it will be. Thanks, but I'll pass. Well, when the pros and cons of each option are weighed up, on balance they come out pretty much even. A French press gives you total control over the many variables involved in the brewing process, resulting in your perfect job. Your French press won't keep your brew hot for long. However, cleaning up and preparing a fresh brew doesn't take much time or effort. Drip coffee machines are ideal if you don't have the time to make a fresh brew every time you want one during the day. Drip machines can let you down if your power supply is interrupted or the heating element fails. So, there you have it. If you want a perfect, tailored brew that tastes great, go for the ultra-reliable French press. A drip machine could be the better option for you if you need an endless supply of cups of coffee throughout the day, without the hassle of making a fresh brew each time. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.